quick, man. We are on episode number 4, which is called Killer Within. So far, man, the episode is going really good, man. Lots of action right from the jump, man, and that's what we'd like to see, man. So they're definitely making up for last week's episode, man. Yeah, tonight's episode, man, it totally changed everything that we're going to probably see from now on, man. It seems that Season 3 is going straight forward, man, towards the presentation of the show being comic book related, man. Comic book orientated. Everything, man. Tonight, what we seen, man, between Rick and that new inmate, where he ended up shooting that one guy and then flipping the gun around and passing the gun back to him, man. That's exactly what happened in the comic book. Michonne, let's talk about her for like 2 seconds. She did a lot better with a little bit more freedom this episode. She talked a whole lot more, man. More screen time. Not a lot, but we had to get over somebody. We had to kill off a couple people before the show gets better this season, man. So, you know, I didn't know anything about T-Dog dying. I had no clue about that. So I was blown away. I had no clue about Lori dying on this episode. I had no clue about that. I understood that, you know, it's impossible for her to deliver a kid into this environment, in this situation, stuff like that, and then survive from it. It's impossible because we don't have it in the medical supplies, and it's almost like going back into ancient times and prehistoric times or whatever, you know, back in the day when they didn't have all that stuff, and most women end up dying during their pregnancy, man. So, and I don't know if that's a statistical fact, but I'm just saying, in most cases, the mother ended up dying, okay? You know, you guys used to see movies about that and read stuff about that, but anyway, hats off to the writers, man. AMC writers, man, breathtakingly brilliant, man. This episode right here should definitely win some sort of Emmy, some sort of nomination. Something should happen to where you win something, man. AMC, they're a powerhouse now. AMC is probably like Marvel. They're probably the Marvel of television, if you really want to be honest. And I think the only thing that's going to take them out of that spot is when Marvel actually brings in the Shield of a TV show, and then the Incredible Hulk TV show, and then after that, it'll destroy everything else. But as of right now, man, I'm so pumped up right now, man. So pumped up. The governor, man, back to his deception. He's very deceiving. He manipulates everything. It seems like he's not allowing Merle to go look for his brother. He wants more evidence. And it's pretty much just like, you know, you're in a bad relationship and you guys a manipulator or controller, you know what I'm saying? And you have to either run. So Merle's most likely going to have to just take off running. The governor will probably end up, you know, chasing after Merle, you know what I'm saying? And then end up running into Rick Grimes, man. That's probably what should happen, man. Tonight we see Carl take the comic book form tonight. He's not annoying as he is or as he was. Maybe it's because he's developing his craft as an actor, or maybe it's just because he's a little bit older or something like that. I don't know what it is, but he's definitely something else, man. And I cannot believe, man, you know, that they didn't really show it on TV, but they actually, you know, broadcasted, you know, what happened, you know what I'm saying? It put you into the situation where you had to decide whether a son would have to kill his mother, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of, I don't know how really to kind of say it or put it, man, but that was the most disturbing thing I've seen from this show, man. To have a mother who just delivered your brother or your sister, a new child to the world, and then you having to kill your mom, man. Dude, it just didn't sit right with me, man. The way that they did it, though, the way that they ended the episode was so hilariously funny. I'm gonna put up a clip, man, on my channel, so make sure you're looking at that. It was ridiculous how they did this. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Instead of being like a very meaningful, emotional ending, man, it was filmed horribly, and that was mostly to do with the actor, man, who plays Rick Grimes, the way he said certain things. I'm not gonna spoil that because I want you guys to actually go back and look at that. But yeah, it's absolutely hilarious, man. We're definitely out of here, man. I don't really have much more to say besides, man, 10 out of 5 stars. That's right, 10 out of 5 stars. Earned an extra 5 stars tonight. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and it made up for last week's episode, man. We're out of here, Team Dopeness. Yeah, man, that's the Smallville jacket. That's the Bane mask, SPIDERBANE. Oh, snap, yo.